Mail Order Bride, a bride from Matthew. Sweet, clean, historical, Western mail order bride inspirational romance, Sun River Brides Book 5. Written by Karla Gracey. Narrated by Alan Taylor. Chapter 1. The gasp from the audience was incredulous, almost comical in its abject horror. Somehow it made everything seem even more unreal. Emily clutched at her throat, as if clawing for air, but none seemed to be making it to her lungs. The air seemed hazy around her, as if she was in a dream, and not in the ring with Claude nuzzling at her gently, clearly wondering why she wasn't getting up to finish the act. She tried to reach out and pet his soft nose, to fondle his long ears, to reassure him that she was all right, but he seemed so far away, too. "Emily! Emily!" Marcus the ringmaster cried as he rushed to her side. She turned to see the look of concern in his eyes and knew that something terrible had happened. "Stay completely still. Don't move. Claude, damn you, get away from her, you stupid ass!" Emily watched as Marcus tethered her beloved donkey away from her. He was probably right, but she wanted to tell him not to be so impatient with him. Claude was her family, as much a part of her as her long copper hair or her flashing green eyes, and like them, he was one of such a few things that she had left from her flamboyant and generous papa. She drifted away, remembering the wonderful childhood she had enjoyed. Being a circus child wasn't always fun, but for her it had been. Her parents had an act. They were a big name in the circus world, and people traveled from miles around when the circus was in town to see them and their bareback horses doing their tricks. Mama would ride, dressed in the most glorious of costumes, performing tricks, while Papa would bounce from horse to horse, as if trying to chase her down and claim her as his own. Their acrobatic skills, their horsemanship, and their dedication to one another had made for a heady mix. The crowds adored them. Their popularity had led them to here, to Boston, to become a part of a circus that had never traveled. The giant arena was a permanent structure, yet it appeared to be just like the big tops of the traveling shows. Every night of the year it was full of the very best performers in the country, clowns and acrobats, aerialists and sharpshooters, magicians and novelty acts. It meant that the little family had been able to set down some roots, and that she and her older brother Evan had been able to go to school. Emily had so longed to be like them, but it had become clear very early on that she would never become a part of their act, unlike Evan.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?